it is fucking madness. Deals, 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 and a ton of new construction deals. If you have a subdivision or any type of new construction deal, hit me up. I want it. We are building Long Island, baby.
This is what happens when you're different, when nobody believes in you, when you can't conform, when you dream, when you fight, when you're vulnerable, when you're obsessed, when they tell you, you can't do it, kid, when you fail, only to succeed. This is the rise of the Handsome Homebuyer.
This is, dude, you haven't seen anything. You don't even know what you're getting into. Winter is here in New York. We're in Glendale, Queens, which every time I come to the boroughs, even though we do more and more deals in the boroughs, because hell, we want to do more and more deals, and there's only so many houses you can buy that are shitty, right? So we're in Glendale, we're checking up on Bubby's house. Traffic was brutal, but at the end of the day, everything's gonna be worth it because we got an awesome deal in this house, super cool. First deal ever done in this area. So we fully gutted this place. The MEPs, mechanical, electric, and plumbing are pretty much in. The electrician's finishing up right now. We did the HVAC, we did the framing. The boys in-house did the plumbing. So we're gonna go check it out and see how we're looking. Cool. Actually, I want to check the outside. See, dude, this is money right here. On Long Island, everybody has like a huge backyard. Even Nassau County, you got a 60 by 100 lot. In Suffolk County, everybody has like a half an acre. In Queens, this is like Shangri-La. We have a side yard and a backyard. And although it's like 8 by 8, while to the untrained eye, this doesn't seem like a really big deal. Between this and the side yard in Queens, with a garage, with a driveway, this is a big deal. Oh, the guys are in here doing floors. Oops. Oh, holy shit. Oops, sorry, but I don't want to get in your way. We'll be quick, in and out. So another thing we're doing on this job is, for the first time ever, because it's so far away, plus there've been so many issues with getting quality people to work for us, is we're turning more into a construction management firm. So on this particular job, we're subcontracting out every single thing. We're gonna do the plumbing in-house, which is what we did. As far as the framing, the electric, the flooring, the sheetrock, all the trim work, everything, roofing, windows, we subcontracted out and operated as a construction management firm. And so far, this thing is flying. The way we originally set it up was we did almost everything in-house and then subbed out certain things. But it's been very difficult to get people to come to work. So we're trying things differently. And lo and behold, it's working out a lot better. So we're gonna have less overhead, things are gonna be cheaper, they're gonna move much, 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 much faster. And in this game, it's not about how much you're paying somebody to do the job. What it is how fast you can get it done. Because for every day you're holding a house, it costs you $100, $150, $200, $250. The house sits a month, 2 months, whatever it is, you do the math. All right, progress. Finally starting to move. You guys remember we were here last time with Leo. So Leo is literally my day one guy. He's been with me since the first house. We've done over 300 houses together. And he is a Latin sex symbol. Everywhere we go, the ladies just love him. Look at him. Look at him in that tight shirt. Just post demo, we looked through everything. We're putting together a battle plan. And now the battle plan is probably about 60% done. So we did all the framing, all new windows everywhere, all new plumbing, all new electric, all new HVAC. They just put the insulation in. Papa, we just saw in Queens, is leaving Queens to come here to finish up putting in the rest of the hardwood floors. And tomorrow the guys will be sheetrock. So we figure from this point, about 4 weeks from now, we'll be on the market, ready to go. So let's take a walk through and see what the guys have done. So we've had houses where the stench of cat piss is so bad, we've ripped all the floors out, gutted the place, like there's nothing left, but it still stinks like piss. And the entire time it stinks like piss until you paint. When you paint, it finally goes away, but there's like 6 or 7 weeks where everyone's just immersed in the stench of cat piss and there's nothing you can do. until you paint. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, full finished basement, outside entrance that somebody left open. Not really happy about that. Perfect house for the area, fits the demographic, larger family size. People usually rent the basement, or they have an extended family down there. That's why the outside entrance is so important. But it looks good. We're finally getting into a mojo of projects moving. You know, COVID really screwed things up. Then there's a lot of people on unemployment. They don't want to work. They're sitting home collecting checks. So we bought a ton of houses and took advantage of the fact that COVID was here and a lot of people were scared. So when people are scared, you got to buy. But it's one thing to get the deals. It's another thing to get the deals done. And finally, we're getting into a good flow where we're getting deals done. Check out this freaking view. I love this building. Around the lake. Yeah, it's sweet, right? So we're out here in the lovely village of Patchogue with our
Director of Rental Properties.
Our lovely Director of Rental Properties. We're renovating a bunch of units. We purchased a 25 unit package, and then we brought Emily on. She's my sister Leah. Enter picture of Leah, one of her best friends. We started working together when Handsome Homebuyer first moved from my apartment to a real office that was roach infested in a basement. Then she left me for a little while.
I did.
Which is still a touchy subject.
Had to let my wings fly.
Yes. So every day it is an adventure. So what Emily's job essentially is she runs Weinraub Management. What does Weinraub Management do? We have an extensive rental portfolio that is growing by the day. We're going to be managing other people's properties any minute now. And she deals with the day-to-day that is managing the rental properties, tenanting everything, making sure that they are beautiful. So we're here out in Patchogue now, looking at a unit that is renovated. A new CDC tenant is going to be moving in the first of the month. So we're going to check this one out. We're going to do a walk of the property, make some notes, because we like to keep these places in tip-top shape. Wow, this came out fucking awesome. I would totally live here.
I know, I said the same thing the other day when I...
You know what happened? That guy who didn't want to move in looked in the window and he's like, oh, that place is fucking sick, and then moved in.
Maybe you did. He has a big bag.
This thing came out freaking sick. So before, every one of these units was a total disaster, or as Leah would say. So we gut renovated everything. There was a wall here. We took it out. We made the kitchen longer. And now we have this Eden Island area. Fucking looks really good. Like I would live
here too.
This shit looks like an expensive ass apartment.
It's also big. I like the open floor plan.
This is really freaking nice. So we're standing in front of literally the greatest rental deal of all time. I bought this thing on an auction site like 3.5 years ago. It was like my third rental with people in them for an insane deal. It ended up being appraised at 4 times that amount. I ended up converting the people that were in there that got foreclosed on by the bank into tenants, and they stayed for 3.5 years. They just left. So we're about to go inside and see what is potentially the disaster that is this house.
I'm telling you, there's one room in their house that's the nicest, and it's the bathroom.
Let's see. These people are fucking gross, man.
Yeah, they are.
Like, this is a pretty new kitchen, and it looks like shit.
They ripped it to shreds.
It's a pretty new kitchen, it looks like fucking shit.
They didn't clean up anything either.
The appliances, well, this thing is shot. This gas thing, can we clean this? Oh, this is beautiful in here.
This is the nicest room, Charles.
Oh. And it's still fucking gross. Yeah, this is nice. This is
the bathroom's really nice. Like, see, look at all this. There's like holes in like every piece of wall. What the hell did they do to this thing?
Punched holes in the wall. The guy has an her ex-husband had an anger management problem. Yeah, there's a hole in every fucking wall in here. Okay, so I think the plan is gut the upstairs, leave the downstairs, turn it into electric heat. And then,
yes, please.
And then re-rent it. We're gonna get rid of the boiler. But these are the people that, it's a huge fucking bathroom. Maybe we should just gut the whole fucking house.
It's not a good house.
I feel like maybe we should just gut the whole house. End of another action-packed week. Got an update in Bubby's house in Queens, flying through that project. Got an update in the Baldwin project, going amazing as well. And you guys got an up-close and personal view of Emily, our property manager, and how amazing she is, and how not so easy it is to deal with tenants and property management. It's the thankless job. When you do a great job, nobody says you do a great job. When you don't do a great job, when things are going wrong, all you hear is people screaming at you. It's tenants, it's landlords, it's everybody. So we hope you guys enjoyed. We hope you learned something. Click that subscribe button, hit the like, put some comments in. We'll see you next week.